Hello and welcome to issue number 90 of Headline Heroes, a comedy podcast where we take today's headlines and create a comic book origin story. My name is Drew Mick.
I'm Nathan Haynes.
And I'm Tanner Ackerman.
Well, Drew, last week I sort of kind of gave you a little ribbing there, put you on blast about
Yeah, you did.
A movie review that you made 7 years ago about Transformers 3.
Mm-hmm.
But the Twitter sphere is blowing up. I've seen up to 2 tweets about your review of Transformers 3. The people want more, frankly.
Yeah.
And as good as my Facebook searching is, I just can't seem to find any other ones. So I was wondering if maybe you would be in favor of me. I'll just throw you a couple movies from 2011-ish, and you tell me what 2011 Drew would have thought. Let
me channel my inner younger Drew. Really, let's see. Let me chug this monster. What else? I
don't think you ever drank Monster.
That's not true, Tanner. Think back to the day we played Dead Rising at your place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. We stayed up really late, and I ate an entire bowl of pasta salad by myself.
Wait, where was I?
You were watching me.
Where else would he be? But watching you eat the pasta salad.
I remember playing the game and we drank a lot of Monster. I don't remember pasta salad at fucking all.
Because I was eating it. You were playing the game and I was eating it next to you. I just remember I ate the whole bowl and I felt a little sick, but I think it was because of the monsters.
That was 2008, 2009. I don't know, somewhere in there. 2007.
Around that range.
Yeah, good times. All right, so ready? I think with that memory, I think I've channeled what it was to be me.
And now, Tanner, the part I'm going to need from you is I need you to channel 2011 Tanner to give me your review of Drew's review. So,
okay.
Need a little bit of that banter. So, Drew, I'm going to lob you a softball first. Tell me what you thought of Thor.
Wow. 2011 Thor. God, such a great movie.
That's your review?
I'm sorry. That's what I would write on my Facebook.
Thor, great. That was such a great movie. Tanner, your thoughts?
That one I probably would have commented on Facebook. Yeah, I liked it.
Now,
wow, it's like I'm there.
I'm having
I'm sure
a very
I would have had no
specific
punctuation
memory.
too.
I remember I watched Thor and I left the theater thinking, man, that's probably the best Marvel movie I've ever seen.
Wow.
And at this point, I believe, well, it wasn't many. I think there were only 3 Marvel movies MCU movies that had come out at that point.
Was it Iron Man 1 and 2?
And then Incredible Hulk.
Oh, okay, yeah. And Captain America wasn't out yet.
No. But I remember thinking...
You were hype as shit about Hawkeye being in it.
I was pretty jacked because Hawkeye was born in my hometown of Waverly, Iowa. So we don't have much, but we have Hawkeye. And I think for a while after that, I maintained that Thor was maybe up top 5, even of the MCU movies.
But then Thor: Dark World took its place.
Man,
Yep.
I will never get... I enjoy Thor: The Dark World. I really do. I don't think it's as good as you think it is. But you know what? There's no accounting for personal taste. I personally like Iron Man 3 better than Iron Man 2, and we're going to disagree on that.
Yeah, this is fair.
But Iron Man 1 is superior of the 3, I think, honestly. But yeah, I think 2 thumbs up, Thor.
All right. All right. What would 2011 Drew think about The Hangover Part 2?
No, I did see this one too. Was that the one where you unwillingly I got to see what's his name? Ken Jeong's penis?
Is it really his penis or is it comically small?
I don't know. And then there were
sorry, Ken Jeong.
Yeah. Is that his name?
I think.
Yeah. And then also they went into a strip club. And the gag was that all of the women were actually trans. It was weird. God, that was such a...
That does sound weird.
Yeah. Did you not see this movie?
Nope, never seen it.
Yeah.
You were lucky.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I laughed my ass off at it and thought it was a great movie. So there's my old... Yep. I did think it leaned too heavily on prior gags from the first movie, and that's just not a good sequel in my mind. But great movie.
Did you actually think that when you saw it?
I honestly can't remember.
Oh man, I was
Probably.
physically angry after seeing that movie. I was so mad. Like, you know how I was after Thunderpants?
Yes.
I was
everyone,
like that level of angry.
Vividly.
Everyone who's listening to this probably knows how you were after.
I went into that movie being like, oh, it's gonna be the same as the first one, but I'll like it because I liked the first one. And then I was like, oh wait, no, I fucking hate this.
I think that's his problem, is that it was the same as
it was the same, but also they just leaned way more into gross jokes, which I've never enjoyed in anything. It sucked. The Hangover series sucks.
First one was pretty great. Any that followed. Was there a third one? I don't know.
There was, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, I watched it on Netflix.
I never saw that one.
Good.
I have no desire to ever see any Hangover movie ever again, honestly.
Same.
You really got to be careful about what movies you say you don't want to watch, Drew, because it makes me just want to put them on that list of bad movies we should watch.
I mean, there are definitely worse movies that we can have on that list.
Yeah, what would those be?
I mean, I don't think The Hangover is the same tier as like Thunderpants and
No,
Delta
I mean just
Fart.
like list some other bad ones. Let me get my piece of paper first.
Do you have another 2011 movie for me?
I do. The people are dying. I had a lot of specific requests come out because people really want to know what you think of Limitless.
Okay, so actually, that's one I haven't seen. Is that the
Really?
Bradley? Is that Bradley Cooper?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do you think 2011 Drew would think of it?
I honestly think I mean, boy, I think that's a deep mine of things that is unexplored about that whole. We don't use most of our brain. That's something that's never been used in any movie ever. So I think that's an A+.
Michael Bay has done it again. He's blown up all the mines that
Yeah.
they're hard to blow up.
Wait, is that a Michael Bay joint?
No.
okay.
He's just referencing
Here's
his,
what I can say. No, actually, okay. I saw Lucy, that thing with Scarlett Johansson,
yes.
which is the same premise, basically.
Is it really?
I've seen both the movies.
But it's the same premise of like, here's something that we've unlocked all of your brain, like, and now you have infinite potential.
Yeah, that's where the similarities start and end.
And I thought Lucy was all right. I don't think it's great now. I think
so fucking weird.
it's so weird. It's so bad. She goes back in time and suddenly is like the monkey Lucy.
What?
And she leaves back a USB drive.
Is that
Do you
what?
remember that?
No,
Yeah.
I thought she. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of Prometheus. I
Yeah,
thought
think
for some
you're
reason
thinking of Prometheus.
she left behind like a trace of herself that allowed for humans to evolve or something.
Nah, she turns into a USB drive, I'm pretty sure.
Tanner, I don't believe you.
Yeah. Professor Norman takes a star-filled black, presumably highly advanced flash drive offered by the advanced supercomputer, after which the computer disintegrates. Del Rio asks Professor Norman where Lucy is. Immediately
Okay.
after which Del Rio's cell phone sounds and he sees a text message, "I am everywhere."
That sounds more. I thought you were saying Lucy went back in time and saw the monkey that was Lucy
Oh, no.
and turned into a USB and gave it to him. I was like, why would that be a good ending?
Somebody write this down. Somebody write this down.
That'd be just as good of an ending.
Yeah, probably it makes a little more sense. Man, yeah. So I think I would say that's a good movie. Now, Tanner, I'm curious, what do you think of Limitless?
I do think you probably would have liked it back then.
Is it bad now? I would actually be curious to watch it.
I just couldn't stand watching it because it felt like the lens flare was on the entire film.
Boy.
The lighting was super weird in it the whole time, which drove me crazy.
Yeah, I definitely don't pay attention to that. I see. Are they talking? Are they saying stuff? Yep. Great movie.
Is it on FX? Great
Yep.
movie.
Limitless? I don't
How
think
many
I ever caught it
explosions
on
are there?
FX. Huh?
Probably was.
I think, Drew, that's probably enough for today. I think the people are probably sated, but if we ever want to, there's plenty of other movies that came out in 2011 that I'm sure they're curious to get your thoughts on.
Oh yeah. I mean, I have a movie for you, Nate.
Oh, what's up?
What do you think of Jingle All the Way 2?
Was that 2011?
I don't know.
God, What year do you think that was?
Definitely around the time of Delta Farce.
Jingle All the Way to... Ooh, that was 2014.
Holy shit, that was?
December 3rd, 2014.
Wow,
Yep.
that's way newer than I thought it was.
There's a Jingle All the Way Hallmark movie that came out in 2011.
So clearly that one.
It's a 23-minute animated short.
Oh, that could be cute.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Maybe we knew this, but I didn't remember. Did you know that this is the Jingle All the Way 2 was produced by 20th Century Fox and WWE Studios, the motion picture division of WWE?
Absolutely. I mean, that makes sense because it was also they had a wrestler in it.
Wasn't Delta Farce WWE Studios?
Oh my God.
I think it was.
I'll check.
His best friend was a WWE wrestler played by.
No, Delta Farce was not WWE.
Something I watched that didn't make sense. Oh, that movie about the mirror that's killing people. That was WWE Studios.
That sounds okay.
It's actually super good. I'm doing a terrible job of explaining it, but I can't think of the name of it.
Which one was
Oculus. Oculus is the movie. It's one of the best horror movies that come out in the last 10 years.
it? Wow.
Yeah.
Anyway, great flick.
But while
is
we're
really
talking
what
about
I
it,
would say,
I apologized on Facebook, and I just want to apologize to all our listeners. I'm sorry about what I was said 7 years ago.
Let your freak flag fly. You love it. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, hey, let me ask you one more thing, Nate.
Oh, yeah. What's up?
What do we do here?
Oh, Beans, you got me again.
Yeah, I know.
Drew, pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Let me hit you with it. Every week, we sit down here at these computers, we scour the internet, we collect some strange and bizarre headlines, throw them in a list, take headlines that listeners have sent in to us, throw them in that list, select one of those headlines at random, and use that as an origin story for a superhero or a supervillain. Now, Tanner, what did we make last week, and what are we making this week?
So last week we made a hero by the name of Super Schlub, which, was it our best name? I don't know. Was it a name that fit really well? Yes.
It's coming off the heels of Chuck Nuts, so
Yeah.
it's hard. It's hard.
Yeah. It's hard to follow up. But that means this week, of course, we're going to do a villain then. And I've already picked an article ahead of time, and that one is number 2 for you guys, and that headline is Indiana man takes a cab to and from bank to rob it, police say.
This one comes to us from the Gravity Beard podcast, so thank you for that one. It's Fox News. What do you know? It's great.
Fox Nation, stand up.
All right.
Is that the sound of you standing, Drew?
Yep. I groan every time I stand.
Nice.
All right, so we got to make a villain. This guy, do you think it was the same cab? Yeah, keep the meter running.
I don't know.
Said took the cab back home, so it seems to imply it was said both ways.
All right, so obviously already a villain, robbing banks, but why did he have to use a car? What's villainous there? What's the power?
He's on a budget. Listen, in this economy, you can't just be a supervillain. Are you kidding me? You got to be frugal.
How am I gonna? We can't yeah. I would love to get the iron plated siding for the laser, but we can't splurge for that. We can't do that.
I'm gonna get a flashlight. And I don't know, like a
bunch of
baking
mirrors
pan from the grocery store. I don't have a lot here. Okay,
please. Could it also be the cab driver? Could we do anything with the cab driver, or is that not the direction we should go?
Dude, we can go any direction.
I know, but is it juicier to keep with the guy who had to take a cab to and from?
I don't know. I think the cab itself obviously has to be involved, right?
Is it a man with no legs?
Maybe, but there's people without legs that can drive.
Yes, people with money.
In this economy?
Also, if you were going the cheap route, I don't think taking a cab everywhere would be cheaper than just having a car.
I mean, he needed a getaway vehicle, but
This guy's getaway driver bailed, so he needed a new one.
So at the last second, he's like, screw it, I'll call the cab
Yeah,
company.
Take a cab. Lyft in this economy? No.
could we make could we make an organization, an evil organization that is just like Lyft but for supervillains?
It's just getaway drivers?
Oh,
or
shit.
like any whatever
Yeah, think
driver
bigger.
you need.
Like we got you need an escaped submarine, great. You need an armored truck, awesome.
And they
You
always
need
get the driver. There's always a driver
dirigible
that comes
like
with it.
we got you.
Fuck yeah, they have dirigibles.
What's a dirigible?
Okay. Like a blimp.
Yeah.
Airship.
What the fuck? Just say a blimp then, you pompous
I'm sorry, but
fucks.
dirigible sounds okay, Tanner. Okay. I'm an evil person. Let's go get my blimp. All right, or try this. Hey everyone, I'm gonna go in my dirigible and go rain hell on everyone. What sounds better?
You.
What's that?
I said
Listen, he
Minnesota's
may
changed you.
live in Minnesota, but he'll always be in Waverly in his heart.
Yeah, he's got that T-shirt that says that. Dirigible does mean airship, though. You guys are right.
Yeah, yeah.
I looked it up.
Thank you. No, I like this idea.
I do like that. Yeah, I like the idea of a service for people like this because it's kind of like, how did the Joker get all those semis and stuff in The Dark Knight? Oh, well, there's a service for villains, obviously.
Yeah. And
Could we look very closely at the headline and not pay attention to the body? And maybe this guy started the organization. Like he rose to power as a supervillain on the back of vehicles like this, and so he wanted to sort of like
it in no way in the headline says he got caught.
exactly.
So he did it and barely escaped. But then he's just like, you know what? I have a great idea, and I just suddenly came into a lot of money. What if I were to start this organization?
Lyft, but for supervillains.
Does he just buy the taxi company, or does he like start his own business from the ground up?
Probably.
Maybe.
I mean,
Maybe he starts with a taxi company.
yeah.
You gotta start somewhere.
I don't know if you know this. Taxi companies are struggling a little bit to compete with rising ride shares and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What if you did that? Started with just cars, but then expanded into boats and dirigibles.
I'm just gonna say airships.
Okay. You could be inferior.
I wish you would play with us in this space, but that's
No.
fine.
I don't like that word.
Dirigible is such a it's like the coolest word you've said all day.
I don't think I've even said it yet.
Say
That's not true. It's definitely on the recording. I did say it, but I'm gonna say zeppelins.
Zeppelin is also a good word. Man, there's a lot of words for
Why are there
airships.
so many words for the same thing?
I mean,
I don't
how many
get it.
words are there for cars?
3. There are 3 total words for cars.
Okay.
What are they?
It's a car, automobile, and Hong Kong Go machine.
Fuck, I always forget about that one.
I never use that. I'm just now remembering my grandma used to say that one. It's an older one.
Yep. So,
It really was weird at the funeral when they were talking about how she went out driving her Hong Kong Go machine.
it really
Like,
took away
kind of
from
really injected some levity into the situation.
And then we had to put her in the Hong Kong hearse machine. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Love you, Grandma.
Rest in peace.
RIP GMA.
All right, so this guy acquires a cab agency, builds it up. Do we want to talk about his rise, or do we just describe what the peak of his business is? Like, what services does he offer?
I think we should get to where he's gonna go. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
So
the end result where he's
So you
at
wanna
his
talk
peak.
about-
height
yeah.
of power. Yeah. So he's got, I mean, we've already listed off some vehicles, very sinister ones like submarines and dirigibles, yachts, just lots of yachts.
Oh, you gotta have yachts.
Is it a service where he's renting out, or he's the guy that villains go to when they want their own party yacht? Probably.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
is this going to be a true Lyft analog? Like, is there going to be a supervillain standing on a beach and he's just like, shit, Well, I don't have my own yacht. I forgot it got sank. I'll call a yacht real quick.
Yeah. Fucking superhero came over and blew up my last yacht, and I got a party to throw for all my sinister friends. Need a yacht. Do they offer like evil canoes?
Now, what makes the canoe evil?
I'll tell you what. That canoe, the last canoe I was in, said some pretty racist things.
Weirdly anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
When were you in a canoe last?
I can't remember if it was a canoe or a kayak, but Nate's bachelor party, I was out on something. Nate, do you remember?
I think that was a kayak.
That was a kayak. Well,
oh, no, what? Well, we had a canoe too.
Yeah, because we lost it.
You lost it?
Okay, no, Kirk lost it.
Well,
you didn't
okay,
tie it up properly, so
right.
it floated away.
They didn't tie it down at all. They dragged it up onto the shore, and which is good and all, except the shore was like the incline of like dangerous to stand on.
Jeez.
So
Did you go
naturally,
get
it slid back into the water, and suddenly we lost the canoe. But luckily, we had the proper equipment in that Michael had his drone.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he was like zooming around, and like we had two people out in kayaks, and like he was able to point them in the direction of where the canoe went with the drone. We had air support.
we live in the future.
Yeah, it was a good time. I don't know. Maybe some little Mini Coopers. Good for heist, I hear.
Oh yeah, like was that the cars that were in the Italian Job? I think
Correct. Yeah.
I've never seen that movie, but Britt, a friend of ours, talks about him all the time. Talks about it regularly enough because he loves Mini Coopers.
He does love Mini Coopers. I think the only reason they used Mini Coopers was because they had to drive them in a hallway to get to the fucking vault, and Mini Coopers were the only ones able to do it. It was such bullshit. Good movie though.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think it's all right. It's kind of a fun bank heist.
Did you know
movie.
it's a remake?
Was the original one with Frank Sinatra? I'm thinking of Oceans.
Wait, Oceans is a remake?
Yeah, Ocean's 11. The
Jesus
original one was with Frank
Christ.
Sinatra as Danny Ocean.
There's
Yeah,
no
there were 10 more
originality.
before it. Jesus.
Yeah, Ocean's 1. It was just him. Just George Clooney, like,
Ocean.
goddamn. He's just looking out. Yep, that's an
It'd be
ocean.
so much easier if I had, I don't know, 10 more people.
And then the next few movies are him trying to assemble his crew.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know. What are some other vehicles?
Jet skis.
Oh, of course. That's
That's
good.
it.
Good for chases. What about those wooden boats that you find in Italy?
Gondolas?
No, I mean motorboats.
Wooden boats that you find in Italy.
So there's a part in The Last Crusade where they get in a boat chase.
The Last Crusade.
Indiana Jones.
Oh. Boat.
I always thought those boats looked fucking cool.
Just like are they long and point what do they look like?
It's just
They
like
look
it's like
like
a
a
wooden. It's just like a motorboat, but it's like wooden style.
It's made out of wood.
They do look dope.
Oh yeah.
But jet ski's very good.
I imagine at some point he ends up getting like he's got like rival organizations or in the form of like Lyft and Uber
Mm-hmm. So he takes
because
them
now
out.
he's encroaching on their space even a little bit and they're gonna want to stomp him out.
Oh, how does he do that?
How does he encroach on their space?
Yeah, how does he try to take them out?
Oh, I thought they would try and take him out.
Oh, okay.
Like they might actually be the good guys in this scenario just by accident.
Are they trying to take the business from him, or they're just trying to like take him out, like defeat him?
I think like take him out, defeat him. I just had this image in my head of like, you know, this guy named Mike who's just like out driving his Ford Fiesta and he gets like suddenly he's got a new call, but instead of picking somebody up, it's like go ram this other car off the road.
Oh,
The
geez.
police start calling the Lyft people to take him out.
Yeah,
We need to set up a
crowdsourced,
barricade.
destruction of another organization.
Lyft offers a new service of crime fighting.
Yeah, I mean that's the next logical step.
Heroes for hire.
Super Uber.
Oh,
Yeah. So this back on the evil organization, what all things are they doing? Obviously getaway driver.
you gotta have them.
I mean some sort
Now,
of
are they providing the drivers too, or is this another thing that I as a person can sign up for?
I think you can definitely have a driver. They offer drivers, but if you want just the vehicle, you can do it.
So they're like a car rental
right.
place too.
I think so.
I like Nate's idea though that like anyone can sign up for it, like you can Uber, and like people like don't realize what they're getting into.
Oh,
Hey, so where are you headed? Just drive, god damn it.
The guy's just bleeding.
Ah, shit, not again.
do you want to go to the hospital? No, man. No doctors.
Like, so that ends up driving into like a secret underground base below a lake or something. Like, the GPS doesn't even know where we're going. Are you sure?
And he just gets out, and there's like some guy like hacking at a leg off in the corner. Yep, we're here. This is it.
I'm gonna have to kill you though. Ah, shoot.
Oh, damn. So wait, this driver, was this someone who worked for the evil organization?
I think
Yeah.
the whole thing that we're sort of pitching is that they do work for the evil organization, but they're just like you or I might work for Lyft or Uber. Like, they just signed up to make some extra money and didn't realize that they were going to be fucking driving getaway cars and piloting yachts.
Wanted yacht captain. Oh, okay.
I mean, how hard can it be?
All right. And it's just throwing a party, and then like it gets raided.
Or it's one of those where they're like making a guy like stand off the ledge of the boat and there's sharks beneath him and stuff like that.
Wow, you guys sure know how to party.
Wow.
Anyway, I'll be up here if you need me.
Walks in, there's a laser slowly like working its way up towards a man who's tied up. You guys are into some kinky stuff.
I have to tell my wife about this one.
I like the idea
Oh,
of following
boy.
a very oblivious driver that works for this company.
They only hire the most oblivious.
That's their motto.
Yeah. Yeah. If they get caught, they won't know anything. Believe us. Yeah. Yacht drivers. Yep. What else do we need to talk about?
So this one's kind of unique.
It's very it's like it's structured, but it's so broad. We're not following one individual.
Or we are, but his whole thing is just like just having this organization.
Yeah, so how do we narrow it down to just him for something?
What if we do just follow, like, use a very oblivious driver as our medium to get an insight into the inner workings of this?
Okay.
Maybe that's something. What if? So I like the idea of him like, all right, yeah, I can pilot your yacht. Sure, I got my license.
Sure. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's fine. And
They all called me stupid when I got this dirigible license, but
Yeah, what is
now
he-
who looks stupid?
I don't think it'd be called a dirigible license.
What would it be called, Tanner?
Probably a license to fly.
Probably an airship license. God, get out of here, Tanner, with your hatred. Fine, license to fly.
There we go.
I'm trying to think what would a villain do with the dirigible? Like just kind of float there.
Oh yeah, this is awesome. Just as awesome as I thought it would be.
Yes. And then like if they get into a chase, they're kind of like, all right, follow that plane. Oh, it's gone. Damn it. They just made off with my sinister plans. Oh, damn it.
Comfy though here, right?
Yeah,
like very
great.
little turbulence.
Very good. He's like the guy, maybe the guy is flying and he looks at like the computers. There's like a surveillance system and he sees like a villain and someone fighting on top of the dirigible. Cause that's obviously the climactic.
Yeah, that's what's gonna
Oh,
happen.
for sure.
That's the part. And then like one of them falls and like knifes into the side of it to break their fall.
Oh man, this isn't even mine.
Oh geez, I'm gonna have a hard time explaining this to the boss man.
Guys, you shouldn't be up there.
Oh
It's
no,
not-
we're heading right into this volcano. Gets like
Why did
putting
they
on
have
a
me fly
parachute.
pilot it here?
Putting on a parachute. Well, nobody's perfect. This goes off. What's
Oh,
next,
looks
boss?
like I got to go pick up a submarine. All right. Well, another day,
All right.
another dollar.
So now what's he
Submarine's just,
do on
taking
that submarine?
water.
Yeah. He like walks into a room. People are like loading up nukes. He's like, "Oh, you guys playing poker?" And they're like, "Yes, we play poker." And they've got like very thick.
Don't tempt me. I promised my wife I wouldn't.
Okay. He like deals
Tries
them
to
out
sit in on the game.
on top of a crate that's marked with radioactive.
guys have fun here.
And he like clears them out, and then like suddenly they get real pissed, so they like go all in with like plutonium or something, and then he wins that, and he ends up saving the day because the arms dealers didn't end up. They lost their plutonium.
Because he won.
Then how does things end on the submarine? Or is that one that he actually brings back into harbor?
I mean, eventually he's got to get home.
Yeah.
Maybe the submarine sinks, but then he jet skis home.
Jet ski. Or he's got one of those underwater like propelling things that shoot him up.
Oh, for like one person?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah. Then he's got a hot air balloon. It's not really.
That's just like for a date for him and his girlfriend and his wife.
Who's an evil villain, but
true love is love, you know?
Oh, that makes for wacky scenarios. I like that.
Yeah, and then he goes home and he's seeing her like fucking cutting off the fingers of someone. Honey.
So I told you not in the living room.
You playing with another man? I'm kidding.
Why did we build you that kill room if you're never going to use it?
Oh, perfect.
I gave up my office for you, Deborah.
They turned the office into a kill room.
My man cave.
I just had a random thought. Back onto the evil organization. Would it be possible for them to like rent out evil or private islands?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
For when you want to be an evil villain, but you're not quite rich enough to buy your own island.
It's for the villain on a budget.
For the weekend, for your nefarious plot.
Yeah. Like, and each private island comes with its own volcano base.
I was hoping to, launch my nuclear arsenal at the world, but threaten the EU and all that. Oh well, we have a couple islands with some decommissioned nuclear silos. I mean, that should probably work to suit your needs.
Now this package here, it's like a vacation. Travel agent of some kind.
Timeshare.
Yeah, it's a timeshare, yeah.
Now, I've got Dr. Boom here during the months of August through November, but
Dr. Boom, though, we're going to need at least a month to clean up after him.
Yeah, you know how he gets.
I tell you what, though, we do have, and this might be a bit out of your range, but I tell you it's worth it. We do have a moon base.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They definitely have space stations and spaceships.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
And if you go upgrade your package, it comes with its own targeting laser. You can blow up any city from up there.
Jesus Christ.
And that's just included.
Yeah.
That's free. That's just in it. That's just in the package. A lot of places wouldn't do that for you, so just keep that in mind.
Also, your bedroom has a mini fridge, so
now I'm going to warn you, it's going to be stocked. And we do have pressure plates to know when you've taken something, so don't pull something up unless you're ready to play for it, okay?
There's lasers in the mini fridge, so don't try to take anything. We'll know, and it will burn your hand.
What, so they can't take anything at all?
No, they got to pay first.
But when you take it, they charge your room for it.
Yes, but it also has HBO.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the logic of their plan with their mini bar here.
Yeah, you pay for it first, and the lasers turn off.
That's not how mini bars work.
Yeah, it's not how a mini bar works in your normal hotels. This is a villain. This is a villain base that's for rent, and it's a timeshare. And it's on the moon.
What is there not to understand, Tanner?
Yeah.
Come on.
This is what I should have expected from someone who calls an airship a Dilbert.
Yeah, that was stupid of us.
Love that comic. I do like this side branch. They branched into timeshares. I think that's a rich field there.
I like
smart move. You got to diversify to make sure you have a stable business.
And they'll give them like free vacations for a weekend at some resort as long as they sit through their 5-hour pitch for the timeshare.
Yeah,
they get really pushy.
What happens if I want butler of some kind at my base? Well, we do have some people, and it's that guy again. All right. Well, I think I think that we've talked about it enough, although I feel like it's so broad that we could talk about it for days. I think we should move on, though, to... We don't really have a costume. Do they have a logo? What's their logo?
Well, we should maybe come up with the name first.
Yeah, that's true.
Because name could very well influence
Yeah.
that, so.
I mean, we got Lyft and Uber.
So obviously you just call it Luber.
No.
Evil.
You're just gonna ignore my pitch.
Oh, sorry. You must have dropped out.
Something sinister. What if they call it Zoomsday devices?
It's not bad.
It's a ride share. It's a ride rental. Renta
Rent a wheelman, but they're more than just that.
Yeah, no, it's more than that. It's
Wheels on Wheels. It's a Meals on Wheels.
Just Wheels on Wheels.
Boy. Dirigibles are us, maybe?
Except they do a lot more than just airships.
Yeah.
Could you just say that? I want you to say it. I want to hear how it sounds.
What was it? Oh, Zeppelins are us.
Zeppelins aplenty.
There you go.
Menacing.
Sinister. On Sinistar.
What?
I like that, except OnStar isn't really
Yeah.
Oh, it was Onster. That's your okay.
Yeah.
ride scare. That's not.
See, I thought that too, but it's kind of like, well, that's more like a horror movie name.
If we were gonna wait, I mean, legit, is there a movie called Ride Scare?
There's like 100% chance there is, even if it's like a $10 budget movie or something.
Tax Evil.
Oh shit!
Tax Evil.
Yeah,
I like Tax Evil.
I think that's it.
So there's another one that I thought of actually. What do you think of kind of basing it on rideshare, but crime share?
Oh fuck!
Fuck.
That's good.
That's better, I think.
Yeah.
Crime share.
Damn, that's it.
Crime share.
And
And
ride share.
rideshare.
It's everything. Neat.
Oh my god, I didn't even think of the timeshare part of it.
Yeah.
Wow, it really works on all levels.
You beautiful bitch.
Crime
You
share.
did it.
Do we want to name our oblivious driver?
Yeah, I was thinking Chuck Nuts.
The Dark Lord Truck Nuts.
That's him. This is his early days. He's driving around. He's just like, you know what? You know what would make these cars better?
You know what would make this dirigible better? Is that how you say
Yeah.
it? Dirigible?
Dirigible, yeah.
I almost said didgeridoo. Some nuts. Just a big old pair of balls hanging from it.
You have a point. What do we want to name this driver?
Probably just Larry.
Yeah.
The cable guy?
Do we need to name the head of the organization too?
Oh yeah.
He could be
Maybe. Also Larry.
Jeff.
Jeff Tax Evil.
That's actually pretty good. That's very comic booky.
It is.
Oh,
It
like-
very much is.
Jeff Tax Evil.
Head of Crime Share.
Crime share. With the employee of the month, like 4 months in a row now. Larry Nuts. He's Chuck's brother.
Yes. Yeah, why not? Did we want to try to do a logo for this business?
Yeah, I think it's a dirigible.
Yeah?
Except, like, what if
a
it was...
dirigible carrying, like... Oh, sorry, you go ahead.
Oh, like, what if it was... It makes no sense. What if it was, like, a Zeppelin that's made up to look like a bull? It makes no sense for
Like
what
got
their
horns?
name is.
Well, I was thinking like it's like one of those circle logos with crime at the top, share at the bottom, and then something in the middle, which it could be a Zeppelin, or it could be like a skull.
It's like a volcano front and center, a dirigible coming off from the left,
Crashing
a yacht coming
into
off from
it.
the right, jet skis bottom left coming.
Yeah, I mean, it's just all of it in there.
Yeah.
Crime
yeah.
share. Damn, that's a
Limos.
really good name.
That's good. Okay.
I mean, I know this is a bit of an unorthodox episode, but I think we got
think
everything we would...
This is
Do we need a comic book cover?
Yeah, I think it's one of those funny situations we put Larry in.
Which one do you want it to be?
What was the best?
I like the one where you were talking about how he was upset that the guy was jumping and using a knife in the side of the
That's what I was going to say. That was literally the one I wanted.
So, like, is it him looking at the screen?
Well, I was thinking it's just like it's a shot, like exterior of the whole thing going on, and the person sliding down it with a knife, and you can see him in a word bubble saying something like, "Oh, I'm not going to get the deposit back."
This is dirigible bullshit.
And it's on its way to a volcano because he said that.
Yeah, there's a volcano in the background. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Do we do it?
Is it like, is the person who is knifing their way down, is it the quote unquote good guy?
Yeah, I think so, right?
It's like someone with an eye
James
patch.
Bond looking.
Or no, eye patch kind of is evil, but
I would say like a James Bond looking dude. He's got a tuxedo.
yeah. Fighting some weird like Crocodile Dundee looking guy.
That actually has a crocodile for a head.
Yep. You know, in hindsight, says Larry, I should have known there was something weird about this guy.
Yeah, who wears a tuxedo on a dirigible?
It's semi-formal attire on a dirigible at best.
Yeah, he's just like, boy, I feel like I underdressed. Also, my dirigible. I think we did it. It feels like, yeah, this one feels weird. Is this? Well, when was the last time we made a super villain organization? Like, well,
I don't know if we.
I mean, I guess Chuck Nuts had his own little network. It happens every so often.
Yeah, just kind of fell into it.
Yeah, I like it, and I think it is canon that Larry is Chuck's brother. Boom.
I can live with that.
All right. Well, Tanner, can you please do that thing you do?
Yeah, sure. What was I doing? Oh, this has been issue number 90 of Headline Heroes. This week we created an evil ride-sharing organization by the name of Crime Share. With the head, his name is Jeff Tax Evil, head of Crime Share. Mm-hmm. And then also we've kind of followed adventures of Larry Nuts, who's Chuck Nuts' brother. Did you say brother or cousin?
Brother.
At this time, as always, we'd like to thank Brett Jacobson for creating the art for our show. Brett doesn't know how to pronounce dirigible either, so I'm not the only one.
That's true. I've never once heard him say it.
Yeah.
We also want to thank Carl Sorensen. Carl did the music for our podcast and helps with all the post-processing of the audio. If you're interested in working with Carl on any sort of musical project, be that music or post-processing or otherwise, you can reach out to him at carljsorensen.com.
If you have any articles you'd like to see us make super, please send them our way. We have our email, headlineheroescast@gmail.com, our Twitter, and you can go ahead and follow us there at headline_heroes. We have a Facebook group, and of course, the subreddit r-headline heroes. We do have a voicemail that you can call in and leave us something. It'd be great to get some voicemails in there. That number is 319-596-6766. So please give us a call. Whatever you're listening to us on, if you could give us a rating or a review or both, that'd be great. Helps grow our visibility, spreads the word, that good word. Tell a friend about us, and finally, just thank you for listening, and we hope you'll pick up the next issue of Headline Heroes.